Hi Dal, really good seeing you again, mate. Kind of interesting. I know you haven't seen you swing on camera before, so it's kind of a little bit of a shock. I know it's been a homegrown swing so far, but I really feel like if you can get some mobility through the hips, then we can start to make a much better golf swing. So we've made a couple of quick tweaks here in this setup position, primarily trying to get the shaft a little bit closer to the plane line in the setup, but also really important to turn the right toe out in that setup position, just to allow for some kind of hip rotation in the backswing. So let's have a look where you were kind of getting a little bit stuck before. And essentially where there was really no hip rotation, you've been trying to swing a little bit steeper to kind of cover the fact, but unfortunately it puts you in a slightly awkward position because the body just hasn't turned at all in the backswing. The club isn't far enough behind you. So we can see some improvement here on the right hand side, which is the after swing. So you can see the left arm is a little bit closer to the plane line. The backswing is looking a little bit longer as well, which is setting the club and the club face particularly into a slightly better position. Ideally we'd like another 15 to 20 degrees rotation through the hips, which will put the arm or the hands into this position, and if we can put the hands into that position, then basically the club will start down underneath the plane line, and all you have to do is turn the upper body through. But of course what you have to do when the club sits this far in front of the plane line is you have to drop, and this is where the issue starts, because when you're over dropping you then end up moving towards the golf ball and you get into this really awkward crunch position at impact. So you can see it's improved again a little bit. You've got a little bit more room on the right hand side, but it's still pretty crunched. But of course what I'm trying to get you to do by loosening up the hips is then actually when the club appears we want it to be more over this way. So much flatter on the way back, much flatter on the way through, and using the big muscles to release the club head as opposed to relying on the hands and the wrists. And that's why you're seeing that amount of, or you have traditionally seen that amount of inconsistency. So just make sure you keep working on those hips, make sure you get that massage ball, hopefully you've got it already, and started to work on loosening those up a little bit. And as I said, even with a couple of bits and pieces I've given you there, you can have some real improvements in the swing. But I think if you want to get into a position where you're actually reasonably consistent and reasonably confident in striking the ball with every club in the bag, then we're going to have to do a little bit of work together over the next couple of months. So hopefully this video helps, mate, and look forward to hearing from you.